Hi, everyone. Today we are talking about something that sounds very clinical, but is actually incredibly human. Why couples can love each other so deeply and still feel like they're missing each other emotionally. And how ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, when it's paired with emotionally focused therapy, can help couples get more connection in those moments that usually take years to reach. So if you've ever thought we keep having this same fight and I don't know what it's about anymore, this one is for you. Love is not the problem. Most couples who come into therapy, they care a lot. They don't want to leave. They're not indifferent. They're just exhausted because they're stuck in what feels like an emotional gridlock. And here's what's actually happening. Their nervous systems are arguing, not just their personalities. If someone has relational trauma, childhood emotional neglect, chronic criticism, the brain wires closeness to feeling risky. So when a partner comes emotionally close, the body may react with shutdown, irritation, anxiety, numbness, not because they don't love their partner, but because their system learned that closeness can hurt. This is where EFT comes in. Emotionally focused therapy is based on attachment science. It says that underneath criticism, distance, and conflict are attachment fears like, I'm afraid that I don't matter, or I'm scared that you'll leave. I'm terrified I'm going to disappoint you. But here's the problem. Telling someone, be vulnerable about your deepest fear of abandonment when their nervous system thinks it's under threat, that's like asking someone to meditate during a fire alarm. Enter ketamine-assisted psychotherapy. So ketamine in a therapeutic setting often gives people the feeling like I could see my feelings, but they didn't feel like they were going to overwhelm me. It softens defensive reactivity. It creates space between emotion and panic. The partner who normally shuts down can assess sadness or fear. Their partner who escalates can feel the hurt without exploding. It doesn't make people emotional zombies. It makes them feel emotionally workable. Then EFT helps organize the experience. Here's the key. Ketamine doesn't fix relationships. It creates access. EFT is what turns that access into connection. In EFT, we look for something called a bonding event, a moment where one partner says something vulnerable, like, when you pull away, I don't get mad because I hate you. I get scared because I feel alone. And the other responds with care instead of defense. This moment rewires attachment, and ketamine helps people reach the vulnerable layer. EFT helps the partner respond safely. What shifts after this? So couples often say, we still argue, but it doesn't feel like war. I can tell you what I'm feeling without shutting down. I finally feel like you can see me. And that's not just better communication, it's the attachment system feeling safer.